What is going on? We back at it again. Some more Ultra Vegito. Last week, man. Bruh. Vegito tripping out on demon energy, man. Miro? Yeah, why is it Milo? No, it's not Milo. Miro? Yeah. He wanna be a god destruction so bad. Type beat. Grandpa Bardock built different. Gohan, I hope you built different, man. All right. You said you looking mad confident right now, bro. I hope you can back it up. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, hit the video up with a like, comment down below, subscribe, and hit the bell. Because you're not subscribed, subscribe. Because we're trying to get to 2K. So subscribe. I'm talking to you who not subscribed. Cause look, I'll call Chris. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Subscribe to ours too, man. Get that man to 1 million. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, let's dive on in. This one's 45 minutes. Sheesh.
After this,
My
again,
ears.
links are in the pinned comment and description.
Enjoy. Let's go, Gohan.
So our story continues with a view of Son Gohan,
Took your shirt off.
shirtless and focusing stoically ahead in his fighting
Hey.
stance.
Come on now.
Ready to challenge the all-new, freshly transformed Demon King Miro, who now coated in a mysterious, powerful energy, will begin making a step forward, instantly destroying the ground beneath him as he
Want
does
to be a god destruction
with
so
the planet
bad, man.
itself
Like, no
unable
cap.
to even contain his presence. And once we would get a full view of Miro, his truly bulked up presence would be clear for all to see.
And bulked up.
Utterly covered in vascularity, as his deathly stare on his face would seem almost too small for the rest of his body. Slowly but surely, walking straight
Nigga, you are
forward
proportioned
towards
horrendously,
Gohan.
bro. Oh my mama, man. Yep.
But the doting grandfather Bardock, watching from above,
He don't care.
would not remain silent, calling to his grandson.
He is not stressing, man.
Gohan, this guy has just gotten way stronger. Conveniently, right after I promised not to step in. Are you sure you're going to be okay? If you can turn into a Super Saiyan God or something like that,
Do something, huh?
now would be a good time to show it.
For real. Yeah, I can't do that, fam.
Gohan, now bearing a smirk, would seem completely unbothered, simply replying, Super Saiyan God? That's more my dad's or Vegeta's style. I always said I'd find my own path to power.
All right, D.
Don't need to worry about a thing, Gramps. I've been in worse situations before.
All right, D.
But in the distance, there would be one figure who would utterly be gobsmacked
Caleo.
with what he'd been seeing in the last hour. As standing borderline trembling in awe, the Super Saiyan
This
2
pompous
Caleo
witness.
would be stood, wide eyes and open mouthed, just muttering.
That nigga like, I gotta go hit the lab, bro. He like, I gotta go hit the lab, man. After this fight, yeah, I'm gonna hit the lab, bro.
Under Bardock, his grandson, this Earthling, they're actual monsters. Where do they get this kind of power from?
We build different, man.
I need it.
Not SpongeBob. I need it. Oh my god, bro. Anyway,
But just as Caleo would wonder,
go hit the lab,
like
Caleo.
2 bullets fired in a standoff, the 2 powerful warriors in the distance would launch immediately towards each other.
Let's get it, man.
They instantly face first with each other as both Gohan and Miro would meet in the middle, roaring with intensity. And on first meeting, their first trade would be Gohan swiping his fist harshly to collide with a rising kick of the Demon King. The impact creating
I thought he hit that one in the back of his temple, low-key. I'm about to say.
Gohan's own face and gritting teeth would show just how serious he would be taking things, as he would briefly think, right, that seemed even. I should be able to do this. I should.
Yeah. Nah, oh
just
my
as a
god.
hint of confidence would trickle into Gohan.
He about to muff you?
Miro would be quick to show the Saiyan this transformation was not just for show. Immediately grabbing
dear
Gohan's
God.
skull
Yep.
like a baseball in one vicious grip before.
Yep. And you got muffed. That's crazy, bro. Oh my
With
god.
a violently explosive crash, Miro would rag
Yep, I knew that. I seen this coming.
by his literal face and smash him accordingly.
My bro said turn to a Super Saiyan guy for a
into
reason.
the ground. Seems I'll be back fighting the blindfolded one sooner than I thought.
Trust me when I say this, you don't want that smoke, man.
Should really learn to know your place.
I'm sorry?
As the Demon King, feeling his ungodly power now dwarf his opponent, would instantly now begin to grin wildly.
Ain't about to stomp him out, cuz?
Below my feet.
Okay, stomp your ish.
As after raising his foot straight up,
Gohan, bro. It's just been like what 6 minutes in the video? What happened? All that confidence went out that. He stumped you. He just stumped you out, bro. He muffed you and stumped you out.
to add extra salt to the wound.
Okay,
bringing
Gohan.
it down like a rocket.
You should have been trained to turn to a god. Shit.
Miro's foot would crush Gohan's chest.
You will be having these problems right now.
As a visible crack of his bones would ring
Yes.
through the air.
Oof. Damn. And kick him while he down.
Continuing to treat the young warrior like a mere trash bag. Kicking his already injured body next far off into the distance. Ultimately cutting the journey short once again as Gohan would slam his back against a nearby mountainous wall.
Tag out, man. Tag out, bro. Just tag out, bro. Go home, man.
Immediately leaving the Saiyan now
This is
gasping for
ridiculous.
air as his injuries and scratches appear to overcome him.
That nigga hit you 3 times, man. He muffed you, stumped you, and then kicked you.
From his forehead down across his arm.
This is ridiculous.
This guy, he may look like him, but he's a lot tougher than Bojack, that's for sure.
Well, no
But
fucking
Gohan,
shit.
still with a fire lit within him, would grit his teeth.
This is
Thinking
no
of what else
Bojack.
he could do to flip the tables on Miro. But as the Demon King would watch
Even my
Gohan
ass.
remove himself from the makeshift mold in the mountain, he would call out, "Come on already! It's annoying enough your skull doesn't explode like it did with the others. Can you at least know when to give up? I'm
Nah.
in need of no warm-up." Now it's you underestimating me, Miro.
Alright.
Word of advice. Don't become what you most hate. As Gohan, now beginning to get triggered,
Uh-oh.
stare straight forward,
What you doing?
raising his right arm without looking at it. Within his palm, a concentration of energy would begin to build.
What that is? That's it?
Immediately blasting out a beam of energy.
That's it?
Strangely, not towards the
Hey,
demon,
big bro.
but instead right to his side.
Wait,
The
what?
Demon King, noticing this, would be unflinching when turning his head, trying to figure out what this strange creature in front of him would even be planning.
Yeah, what the hell are you planning, fam?
When I said you weren't different, you didn't have to act strange to prove me wrong, you know.
Facts, huh?
But suddenly, all would be revealed when Gohan, using
What
that
the hell?
one moment to distract Miro, would instantly appear to
Okay.
slam a kick right onto the side of the demon's face, shuddering him immediately.
Okay,
Eyes
distraction.
go blank momentarily.
Okay, he didn't hesitate either. Okay, I like that, Gohan. I like that. But now you just pissed him off.
Good one, mortal.
Technique?
But it would only be seconds later
Bro being
that
tactical.
Gohan mid-air would realize not only did such an unexpected hard attack not move Miro away at all, but he would be back conscious, looking down with vitriol too, his body pumped.
You just pissed him off, bro.
Ready to get immediate revenge.
The backhand was, oh my god. Cut you weak, nigga!
Rage behind him, the Demon King would backhand go.
The fuck you thought this was? You weak. That backhand was immaculate, though. Hey, man, W form, man. W form, man. Nigga, you are weak. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna go ultimate. Not in this verse. Not in this crazy verse that Arch made. No, sir.
Gohan ferocious.
No, sir.
Spinning his body, practically
That nigga said how.
dismembering his spine in the process, as his still staying in place legs would be unable to even keep up with the speed of his fast turning torso.
Oh my god.
Miro!
Say his name
Leaving
again, man.
Gohan to fly through the air, himself now dipping in and out of consciousness, struggling to re-straighten his body until...
Just, hey, tag out, man.
What?
Oh, he's not done with you yet.
Even as he would land on the ground on all fours, right
Pause.
above, like a fly that would not get away, Demon King Miro would be stood right over him, fist clenched, ready to continue his reign of violence. He's getting faster and faster!
Nah, you just getting weaker, probably.
Gohan to stare up in fear, contemplating already
Damn.
what would come next.
KO.
Just die already! As just as expected on cue, the
Bruh.
demon would then crash his fist straight onto the appearing to have crumbled up Saiyan's body. That was close! That is, until in the distance, we would see that in fact, Gohan had escaped just in the nick of time. His body almost a sprinter's stance, however, until... That's it! I'm not letting you get away with any more!
Sure, fam.
This ends here!
Sure, fam. Whatever you say, man.
Nearly instantaneously.
Whatever you
like
say,
a
Gohan.
racehorse, Gohan would shoot off the line straight at Miro once again. But
Watch them
unfortunately,
cank. Nobody listens to me when I say
even
watch them
this
cankles,
did
bro.
not get him far.
No one listens,
On
man.
the edge of his
Now look
foot,
at you.
down on his ankle, a monstrously large green arm would grab him from out of nowhere. You! How did? Leaving Gohan nothing short of stunned, as when turning his gaze behind, the sight
Gohan, bro, I ain't gonna lie,
to
man.
see
would be right.
I expected more from you, man. Pause.
Miro! How is he this fast?
As in a complete shock to
And he already
Gohan,
got it cocked
the
back.
Demon King.
Hold up, bro. Where you aiming? Where you aiming at, man?
His soul would be right next to him in a flash.
Where you aiming at, bro?
His far bulkier body clearly making no difference to his speed.
Because it looked like you about to fist my nigga.
Now
Pause.
several times faster. But such observations would be made meaningless in the face
Blew
of
his
Miro's
back out?
strength.
Oh my god,
As
bro.
yet again,
Back shots going
Gohan
crazy.
would be forced to endure a violent slam right onto
Ugh.
the Earth's surface, creating
I
a
told you
giant
to tack
explosion
out,
in
bruh.
the process, as his screams would ring through the universe.
Sheesh. I'm done,
In the
man.
aftermath,
Go in the
of
damn
a
tower,
fallen
bro. He
bowling
done, bro.
ball,
He done, man.
Gohan would just be seen laying face first.
Niggas love doing
in a
back shots in this verse, man. That
ring
shit
of
crazy.
his own body weight. As Miro looking down,
Hmm.
now seemingly having had his fun, would just comment,
That body of yours. How it could withstand the damage of a Demon King. No, a soon-to-be Demon Emperor.
Okay.
Maybe your soul is worth mentioning to Lord Lucif. Also,
Not the
before Miro,
shit. Not the
now
muff. Another
grabbing
muff.
Gohan's head
And by his
the
scruff.
hair roughly off the ground, would then present him to the sky like a dead prize hunt.
Damn.
Gohan's deathly corpse would
Nah, he disrespecting you, fam.
as Miro, looking to Bardock, would then say,
Oh my god.
blindfolded Earthling.
Nigga, I'm a
As
Saiyan.
promised,
Don't call me an
your
earthling,
kin
man.
has been defeated. Any last words before I slaughter him before your eyes?
Damn.
Or do you perhaps want to finally step back into the arena? No!
but Gohan,
Gohan, come
ever
on, man.
defiant, would immediately react to such a call-out, struggling briefly to pull his hair away from Miro's grip, mumbling, "It's not over yet!"
Isn't over yet. Ooh.
Until, with an incredible display of flexibility,
That's what I'm saying.
Gohan would force the demon's hand,
Boy, okay, Gohan, you
swiping
flexible.
his leg immediately up like an axe kick.
I mean, you gotta be
but
low-key.
instead
You know what I'm saying? You're a
of
martial
bringing it
artist, man. You can't be
down,
stiff.
Would go even further beyond and smash it right into Miro's none the wiser face.
Bro, all you doing is pissing him off, bro.
He still didn't budge.
Of course he didn't.
But even Gohan on escape would realize once more how futile all his attacks would be at this point. Opting to quickly then
Just-
jump back to gain some
Put your hands up, fam.
distance. Bardock, meanwhile, though, having assessed the entire situation, would think to himself, things aren't looking good. Not good at all. Am I really going to let Kakarot's kid die here? But with Kane,
Wouldn't be.
the naive warrior would think differently, whispering, Gohan, you're incredible.
Yeah, he got heart though.
Nothing can stop you. As back on the
He got heart.
battlefield,
He just lacked the
standing
power.
meters apart, Demon
Weak
King
ass.
Miro and Ultimate Gohan would just stare.
I wonder how Bardock
into each
got
other's
Ultimate Instinct.
souls,
You know what I'm saying? In his timeline,
each
low key.
anticipating what the other's next action
I wonder.
would be. Come on, Gohan! You got this! Finish it!
My boy got a
The
cheerleader,
silence
man.
would be broken when the overly enthusiastic Caleo would just yell out to encourage his new friend. But Bardock,
Uh-oh.
getting annoyed with his subordinate's lack of vision, would just let out,
Cut it out, Caleo! How much have you been slacking on your training after all? Look closely. Gohan, he's not ready for this guy at all.
At all.
As when we would get
Bruh.
back to Gohan, indeed the wisdom of Bardock would shine through. As the young hybrid Saiyan
Oh no, we're new.
would clearly
After he got his back blown out, it was a wrap.
energy, huffing and puffing away from exhaustion, his eyes even verging on closing from his lack of sustenance. But it wouldn't be long before the Demon King would end the brief break in battle, arriving closer, before with a disgruntled look and his arms folded, Miro would say,
Look at you. Such promise you had at the beginning.
Yeah,
But
that's
now,
that's
even
how
I can
that's how he usually goes with
your
this nigga.
energy dwindling. Mortal, if only you had listened. Perhaps you could have escaped to die another day.
before with a stone cold stare,
Uh-oh.
Miro would finally proclaim,
Uh-oh.
No matter. You may live forever instead, as a part of Lord Lucif's great joining of the realms.
No, I'd rather not.
Feel honored.
I'd rather not. Uh-oh.
before almost as if he had just said his final goodbyes, Miro would then lift his arms together. Before bringing them close and instantly generating a small ball of energy that before long would begin to grow and shine brightly.
Uh-oh.
Eventually becoming a clear source of intense power as the Demon King in
Nigga,
turn
you not Piccolo.
would roar as an aura
Light
would
grenade.
explode from his pores just as he would do so,
Cherry bullet.
triggering Gohan's natural senses as he would think,
I don't know why I started doing that shit.
I don't like the look of that. Looks like hand to hand is off the table now.
You wasn't winning that anyway, so
Guys, he's looking to finish things.
you got your back blown out, bro. Hand in hand is off the table
So
for
as
you
the
anyway, bro.
winds of Miro's power-up would continue to wade and splash against the young Saiyan, Gohan in response would begin bringing his own arms together towards his right side. Kame!
Uh-oh. 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 Uh-oh.
As resorting to his father's signature technique within Gohan's palms, the brightly lit shining ball of Kamehameha energy would begin to generate until...
You feel
Giving
me?
it their all, both Miro and Gohan would unleash their final attacks. 2 beams, 1 planet, one very familiar scenario,
Huh.
with only one victor in the end.
It ain't gonna be Gohan.
And in a flash, the 2 beams would make the collision. From afar, looking like a giant ball being punctured by an arrow, with it at first looking all even on both sides, more or less.
Come on! I've got to have more in me!
But you
But when we
don't,
would delve
though.
deeper on Gohan's expression, a totally different story would be told. As with clear pain and pressure of the situation bearing
Bruh.
down on him, Gohan would look already at the end of his tether.
Was this really a smart move, mortal?
It really wasn't.
I'm surprised.
It really
you
wasn't, fam.
even had enough energy to try to fight back.
Dumbass.
All the while, with the Demon King, the conclusion would be the complete opposite, with Miro clearly enjoying every second of the energy clash. And for good reason, as when we would get a bird's eye view within the humongous crater now being made on Earth, Gohan's Kamehameha would simply already be a fraction of the size it was earlier, with Miro's spirit bomb-like attack completely eradicating it. And as the view would get further out, over time, his advantage on Miro's side would only creep further and further to Gohan. Eventually to the point, the young
That's a good shot,
Saiyan
though.
would more or less be surrounded by Miro's increasingly overtaking energy ball.
That's a good
With
shot.
Gohan's Kamehameha now just a stump of its former self now.
That's like this. That's like the Cell shit. But you know, he losing.
And with the outcome near inevitable, Gohan, even with his body full of veins, would not even be able to maintain keeping both eyes open, slowly reaching his limits, his voice softening as he would mutter, "Damn it! I really lost it! I really let everyone down! Piccolo was right! I should have always kept training! Gohan! Hang in there! We're coming! Commander, let's go!
Who the fuck is we?
But interrupting the forlorn
Who is
of
we, fam?
Gohan, Caleo would immediately recognize the Saiyan's impending doom and jump to action, calling for both him and Bardock to step in. No, Caleo! But from behind, the hardened Elder Saiyan would shut him down immediately. As staring forward, emotionlessly, with his arms folded, Bardock would continue. This is his battle.
Yep.
I already promised him that I wouldn't step in. And that's exactly what I'll do. You can't be serious! But such a heartless response from Bardock would immediately leave
I
Caleb
just
stunned,
thought of something,
as he would mutter,
and I wonder if it's gonna happen. I'm not gonna say it.
That's your grandson! Your blood!
Okay, what's your point?
but not moving an inch. The legendary
Something
Saiyan
just creeped in my
Bardock
head,
would just interrupt.
and I think let me see.
Remember what I said, Caleo. A Saiyan's word is his bond. Besides, Gohan requested this. At this point, he'd rather die than be saved like a child. He may be from Earth, but he's a proud warrior Saiyan nonetheless. If that's what being a Saiyan is, then I don't want to be one!
Oh damn! Hold, huh? Caleo?
But enraged, unable to accept his superior's words, Caleo would suddenly find himself full of energy once again. His Super Saiyan 2 aura exploding outwards, along with seams of electricity. As shocked, Bardock behind would just whisper,
Caleo, what are you?
Uh-oh.
Caleo to immediately blast off towards the losing Gohan, while Bardock behind would just futilely scream out his name to stop him.
Yeah.
Gohan!
And as Caleo would approach within seconds, his admiration for Gohan saving him earlier would begin to show. His face scowling as he moves faster than he ever has before, thinking,
Bruh.
Saiyan from Earth or not, Lion pride or not, I'm not letting you save me just for me to watch you die. I'm ending
Big facts.
this for all of us.
As finally, once stopped high in the air, Caleo would then grab tightly onto his wrist and become surrounded by a wild lightning-like aura, with his energy visibly building unstably within his palm. But as he would reach completion of his attack, as he would look to Gohan, a smile would creep on his face, and somberly he would say, I'm nowhere near you guys in terms of power, but this is all I got. I hope it does something for you, kid. Believe in yourself.
Bruh, hold up, man. I want to say it, but I don't want to say it, bro.
Super Saiyan 2 would then finally launch his most powerful attack yet, firing straight down like a heat-seeking missile from the heavens towards a none the wiser, smiling Miro.
That nigga, he don't know shit right now. Look at this shit.
Unnoticed before. Finally, the Demon King would realize what was right next to him.
You!
Leaving Miro with no time to do a thing, as his whole face would get lost in the light until...
Skadoosh.
in a surprisingly seismic explosion, the Demon King would be struck perfectly, leaving a huge explosion in its wake. Momentarily being noticed by Gohan, who internally probably couldn't help but draw similarities to a certain situation from the past.
Huh.
I got him! Direct hit!
He about to
Now's
die.
your chance, Gohan! Do it!
He about to die.
Causing Caleo to
Yep,
immediately
I see where this is going, bro.
yell
Oh my god.
excitement, raising his fist, expecting Gohan to have finally the chance to win this once and for all. But when he would peer in front, no change would be made. Miro's attack would continue to harshly push back against Gohan's, while the demon himself would just be coated in a dark cloud of smoke, courtesy of Caleo. And once a peek of a view
You just
would
pissed
be
him off.
seen on Miro's face, his expression would be cold until...
Die. Oh.
Suddenly, a devilish grin would appear, marking the apparent fact Kalo's attack did absolutely nothing.
You there! You're going to regret that!
Oh, I know he is. He about
Completely shell-shocking the
to die.
young Saiyan
He
in the
about to die.
process, as with wide eyes and his body suddenly feeling an intense pressure as he would begin to tremble, all Caleo would be able to mutter in his petrification would be,
There's no way! I gave that everything!
Everything.
But as Miro would slowly turn his head towards the terrified warrior,
Die.
his only last word would be,
Die!
World. And he got shot.
and just like that, on calling out of his signature phrase, a bloody explosion
Tough.
would pop straight within the chest of the Saiyan,
Yes.
seemingly right near his heart.
Yes.
And as things would become
Salute to that man
dark for
Caleo, bruh.
Caleo, as he would
Salute.
stare down at his now mortal wound, all he would think about would be his fellow lost friends, whispering finally,
lettuce, Turney. Looks like I'll be joining you soon. Caleo! Caleo!
Caleo!
Immediately resulting in a heart-wrenching scene of both Gohan and Bardock screaming out the Saiyan's name, hoping to save him from going into the light. But immediately returning to base, things would not look good for Caleo, as his body would then begin to descend to the ground. But as his body would pick up speed falling, Bardock would be there to launch towards him, gritting his teeth thinking,
Don't die on me, kid!
Before eventually softly catching the fallen warrior safely within his arms, just letting out,
I've got you now, Caleo! Stay with us! Caleo! What have you done to him?
Yeah, I seen it coming, bro. I seen it coming, bro.
someone died.
As soon as I saw this nigga cheering for him, I saw this nigga cheering. Come on, Gohan. I'm like, oh. I see where he going with this one this time. Okay.
Right before his eyes, while trying to ironically save him, would prove all too much.
Yeah.
As instantly bringing back a primal snapping of his mental state, his anger would disappear. For a brief moment, all Gohan would feel is a fierce cold in his heart as he enters a state of true nothingness.
Munahado.
A state that as suddenly as it arrived, like a chemical reaction, would ignite into pure fury.
Oh my
His
god.
roar
Oh my
reaching
god.
the higher realms themselves as Gohan's pupils
The
would
burst.
vanish immediately.
The burst.
This moment, Gohan had lost himself. Gohan had become Beast and was about to go even further beyond.
No.
And as Gohan's
Excuse
body
me?
would seize up and tense up, not only would his hair begin flashing white, his eyes too would go a blood red. The darkness seeps over his white.
Holification? Let me stop.
From behind, even more
What the
wild
hell you
changes
doing?
would occur. His hair bursting out in growth far
Oh, I thought you
longer
cooking
than
up,
any
man.
previously seen form, while his own skin would begin to become more furry in texture also.
Huh? Is he coming like
Eventually reaching the final moments of
a
his
Super Saiyan
transformation,
Beast
his
4
whole
type shit?
appearance being lost now in a
Super Saiyan 4
gigantic
Beast?
aura that encircles him completely. All the while, his Kamehameha would still push back against Miro's beam.
I'll make you pay for that!
As finally,
Shake my hand. Gohan, shake my hand, bro. Shake my hand, bro. I don't want no smoke with you, bro. I don't know why we beefing in the first place, man. You know what I'm saying? Just shake my hand, bro. I'm about to go home. You know what I'm saying? Go cook out. You know what I'm saying? Barbecue and whatnot. You want to come? You want to come to the cookout type shit? You can bring your wife and your daughter too, man. You know what I'm saying? Piccolo too. You know, you can bring your dad type shit. You know what I'm saying? Just shake my hand, man. Yeah, bro. Cause like, you know what I'm saying? That's unnecessary. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You ain't even gotta do all that. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't even that deep. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. All right.
once fully transformed,
What the fuck am I looking at?
beyond Beast Gohan would finally appear. A form fueled not only by the training he had done with Piccolo, but fueled further by his natural innate potential to react to the harm of his friends and family.
He has a tail?
Once more, Gohan
He looked like that nigga
would live
though.
up to his name,
Do not.
saying that could be stronger than all, jumping his power level to a truly unfathomable state, just as he did all those years ago.
Oh my god.
Now, you die! And just like that,
Salute to
returning
Miro,
the favor
man.
to Miro in his own words.
You had a good run.
Breaking the stalemate at his whim, Beyond Beast Gohan would then finally unleash
The fuck you even call this?
power onto the demon.
You're done.
Blasting out so violently now, Miro's own ball of energy would more or less be destroyed instantly in its wake, as it rushes through like a speeding train. What?
You're done, man.
And truly,
You're done.
there
You had a
would
good
need to
run,
be
man.
a moment for Miro to realize just how outclassed he had now become, as within an instant, only the faintest
The hell you call
details
this
of the
for?
Demon King's stunned face would now be seen, as it would be completely lost in Gohan.
Cause I don't know. Cause I don't know. Like, you know, saying regular beast would be enough. You know what I mean?
And
In this verse,
before
anyway.
long, with no sign of just how large and overpowering Gohan's blast would be.
Goodbye.
Even in his
Thank you,
giant
come again.
bulked up size, Miro's entire body would be caught within the Kamehameha, lifted off the ground as he begins to disintegrate and be destroyed in real time until...
Ew. Ew.
With his body
Contorting this shit?
collapsing in on itself,
Ew.
mutating into a deathly creature. Finally, Demon King Miro would be no more, never to ever achieve his goal of becoming an emperor.
Even if you did, nigga,
And in the aftermath,
Goku and Vegeta will be
Gohan's
right there.
Kamehameha would leave him. His shaking, bruised hand would be all that's left. And from above, a giant crater with a road of destruction trailing, reaching far.
I like seeing that. I like destruction. You know what I'm saying? This nigga.
And in the middle, just one lone victim.
Sheesh.
With the newly transformed Gohan just stood, breathing heavily from all his previous damage, as his crimson eyes would even start to dim. But just before his eyelids would begin to close and his arms
Yeah, he tapped out.
lower, Gohan, with a final smile, would mutter, "I did it. I still have it in me."
Now go hit the loud, man. Oof. Yeah, he tapped out.
Before in a flash, Gohan would return to base and then immediately fall straight onto his back. And in silence, he would remain, breathing calmly again finally. Earth's hero would be back and stronger than ever. And continuing the good news, watching from afar, a still alive Caleo
Barely.
whisper, "I
Dende.
knew it! I
Sensobean.
knew you could do it, kid. Unreal."
Hey.
But elsewhere, in a far more regal setting, the God Killer himself would detect something unusual. A strange spike in power, maybe. As immediately looking up, Vegito would think to himself, "That energy signature, it couldn't be. Sensing it all the way over here.
He sensed Gohan?
Gohan,
What
was
the
that you?"
He sensed that nigga?
Arousing suspicion.
You didn't
from
sense it?
Hiroshi, who would then question, "What is it? Sense danger? You're the emperor here.
so you shouldn't be. Don't worry.
But Vegito nonchalantly.
He sensed that nigga shit. What the hell?
Actually, just walked past the surprise.
What kind of form Gohan this unlocked, bro?
Just hurry up and come with me to the damn throne room. That's what you've been waiting for, right? In here, I can see it.
And so, into a dark room, the God Killer would then enter, with Yamoshi just behind, like a lapdog forced to come with.
Disrespectful.
Walking slowly past the stump of a royal-looking
Poor Yamoshi.
seat,
How the mighty have fallen.
in the previous sector, Vegito would then take his seat on the throne of Sector 9, and remarkably unenthused would let out,
Right. Portal to Sector 8. Open up, will you?
and just like that, on his command, a black portal to the unknown would then generate right in front
Here we go.
As both Yamoshi and Vegito would step in front of it, Yamoshi would comment,
This time, let's try and make our entrance a little more calmer, please.
I mean,
as both would then quickly jump through, and what we would see is just pure pitch blackness. Eventually landing on the other side, on a bed of white snow, with curiously footprints in front. As for a moment, the two would look at their extremely harsh, snowy environment.
It's freezing!
Before, of
The hell you gonna
course,
do about it,
the
fam?
typically
That's it?
annoyed Fuse Saiyan, shuddering in the cold, would let out,
Man, I could really use those damn coats Bulma made for fighting Broly again!
But as the Demon Slayer would complain, behind him, what looks like a very familiar foot would slowly encroach closer. But just who could it be this time?
The number?
But that was it for
Oh,
today's
oh,
video,
whoa,
guys.
whoa,
If you made it
whoa,
this far,
hey, yo.
leave me a hashtag Sector 8.
Sector 8. Hey, yo. Wait a minute, bro. A Janemba wannabe? But the first one was Frieza. Second was Cell. Janemba. Who else rocking 3 fucking toes and shit like that, bro? You know what I'm saying? Besides Cooler too on top of that. You know what I mean? Who else rocking 3 toes, man? 3-toe game. You know what I mean? But anyway, yeah, Gohan, what the fuck? The hell you ain't call that form? And then the fact he sensed that shit all the way in the demon realm? Ridiculous. Oh my god, yeah. Go hit the lab, you, Caleo, you know what I'm saying? Piccolo, you know what I'm saying? Cause yeah, master your new forms. Maybe even discover a new one in the process. Yeah, cause you need all the power you can get to fight this demon. No pun intended. You know what I'm saying? Cause Lucif is not the one to be fucked with. At all. You know what I mean? Damn, that's a good shot though. Them red eyes. Sexy ass nigga, man. On my mama, man. But anyway, W fight. I seen it coming, bro. Like again, when I saw Caleo cheering for Gohan, I'm like, wait. I'm like, oh, they gonna kill this nigga off. You know what I'm saying? But they didn't. Thankfully, that'd be fucked up. After he reached Super Saiyan 2 and he got knocked off, that'd been crazy. But thankfully he didn't. So now he can go train. You know what I mean? And you know what I'm saying? Reach new heights. You know what I'm saying? Even further beyond Type Beat. So that's good. That's good. But yeah, Gohan. When niggas gonna learn not to piss this man off, bro? Like for real. When people gonna learn to not to piss this man in particular off, bro? Because nothing good comes of it, bro. Nothing good, bro. Ask Frieza, ask Cell. You know what I'm saying? Ask Miro. Ask Cell Max. You know what I'm saying? Like, pissing Gohan off is really not, you know, a wise decision. You know what I mean? You gonna fuck around and find out. That's all I'm saying. But anyway, thank you for watching. You guys enjoyed the reaction, man. If you did, up with a like, comment down below, and subscribe. Hit the bell, man. We're to 2K. So if you're not subscribed, I'm talking to you. Subscribe, man. Don't make me call Chris, bro. So subscribe. Twitch again, channel link in the description. And yeah, love you guys. Thanks for support. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.